Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. My name is Zach Gordon with Gordon Business Consulting. Today, we're unlocking the secrets of securing $50,000 to $250,000 in funding. Whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur, a seasoned business investor, or visionary mogul, this funding crash course is the secret to your funding success. A little bit about us. We have found throughout our journey of creating businesses, we have identified many obstacles with how to fund a new business. Becoming a client of other consultants left us with unmet needs. We were forced to create a stronger and more streamlined solution. Through trial and error in our method, we felt an unmet demand is present within the entrepreneurial market. Through that, Gordon Business Consulting was born. And with that, the rapid stack method was created. There are three key secrets that you must get past and will be able to because of our rapid stack method. Some of you may be asking yourself the following: how do I know if I am eligible for a business loan? How do I understand what it is the bank is looking for? And of course, the most common occurrence is the fear of your business being considered too new. I'm here to help you navigate through these roadblocks, which we will discuss in the next few minutes here. Secret number 1: exclusion from business loan eligibility at traditional banks. Secret number 2: I don't know what credit profile the bank is looking for. Secret number 3: my business is brand new and does not generate enough revenue yet. Secret 1: exclusion from business loan eligibility at traditional banks. In order to receive business funding, your business must look like a fundable business and be able to meet bank compliance standards. Most businesses fail to do this, therefore stunting their ability to receive maximum funding or any funding at all. The key to Secret 1 is corporate entity structure. When creating your business name, you will want to refrain from names associated with high-risk and/or restricted industries. Such names are ones with words like investments, trucking, or anything associated with financial services. Using these high-risk industry names can result in receiving drastically reduced amounts of funding or any funding at all. It is better to use generalized terms such as solutions, enterprises, and consulting. Don't overthink it. In order to look like a fundable business, you need to use a brick-and-mortar type of building. This can be achieved by using services like Opus or Regis for virtual offices. It is highly recommended to Google that the address does not look like a shipping center or P.O. box. Next, you will want to have an official business phone, generally a local number and/or 800 type of number. There are many brand new 800 area codes that should suffice as well. 888 and 866 are examples of those. You want to have these completed before filing your LLC, as you want everything to match on the documents to avoid a red flag in your funding. If not completed, it could be very timely to file the updated documents. It's better to do it right the first time than have to go back and do it again. Next, we will be establishing an entity. First thing you want to do is apply for a LLC. You can do this online, generally on your state secretary website, which is also a great place to look up if your name is currently being utilized. There are also companies such as ZincFile that will do this for you. Next, you will want to go on the IRS website and apply for an EIN number. This gives the business an actual entity separate from yourself. After this, you will want to get a DUNS number, which can be obtained for free on the DNB website. Choose the free option. To find your NAICS and SIC code, you will want to go on the website listed. Certain codes are more fundable. We have some listed here for your convenience. After all these items are complete, it is time to establish a business bank account. We recommend one nationwide bank and one credit union in your area. Next, we will want to focus on online credibility. Online credibility is a fundamental factor in securing your business funding. A strong online reputation, attractive logo, and online presence only helps in making that positive first impression. It also demonstrates transparency, expertise, and the ability to mitigate risks. All of these are absolutely critical for attracting potential investors and building trust in your business with banking institutions. You will want a simple website that is not overly detailed to lead the banks to draw the conclusion that you are in a high-risk industry. You can get a domain and hosting from places such as GoDaddy. In order to be a legitimate business, it is advised to get a logo. The logo can be made at reasonable prices through websites such as Fiverr or Upwork. Your business should be able to be found easily on the internet. It is important to have different social media accounts. Most importantly, you will want to register the business on List Yourself. Also, Google Business Page and Yelp are highly recommended platforms to engage with as well. I'm sure this photo is all too familiar for you, right? You tell yourself, I don't know what credit profile the bank is looking for. We get it. Navigating what type of credit profile the bank is looking for can be daunting. We're here to make it easy. Some of you may be asking how low is too low. Great question. The total credit score breakdown can be broken down into 5 parts. The 5 parts are new credit, length of credit history, credit mix payment history, and lastly, amounts owed. A fundable profile should have a FICO score of at least 680 and above. We recommend for the best products 720 and 750 and above. Anything above 750 FICO does not produce noticeable differences. 100% payment history means no late payments. We recommend to have under 10% utilization of your total credit limits. It is ideal to be under this threshold on every line of credit. An example of that would be if you had a $10K credit limit. You would want to be under a $1,000 balance when it is reported to the bureaus. Next, you should have absolutely no collections, tax liens, bankruptcies, or judgments against you. The average age for your credit should be over 5 years. Every time you apply for credit, there is a hard inquiry attached. A bank does not like to see more than 3 inquiries on your credit profile within the last 12 months. It is recommended to have a mix of 10 accounts before applying for business funding. Now that we've discussed credit factors, there are ways to add primary accounts and different types of accounts listed on the screen here. These are various paid-for reporting trade lines. If you are lacking accounts or depth to your credit profile mentioned in previously, these sites are some ways to boost your profile. We want to disclaim no guarantee or personal affiliation to the above businesses and links included in this presentation. If a profile is lacking an installment loan as a type of mix, some of these secured loans may, if approved, report as an installment loan. This loan is secured by the funds in which you deposit in the banking institution. Some examples of secured loans would be the Navy Federal Credit Union Pledge Loan and Shared Secure Loan at Andrews Federal Credit Union. These credit unions require memberships. However, Andrews Federal Credit Union has an exception. With a donation to the American Consumer Council, one can be accepted as a member of their credit union. With Navy Federal, one must be federally recognized as a service member or have a direct family member associated with the armed forces. With DCU, they offer what is called a quick loan. They are known to give this out to individuals with less than stellar credit scores. Upon receiving this quick loan, DCU also has a secured product allowing you to have 2 lines via that loan. Donations grant membership here as well. If your profile is lacking age or the utilization is too high, a great way to offset that is using what is called an authorized user. This can be done by asking a friend or relative to put you on as an authorized user on one or more of their accounts. Be sure that they are in good standing and their payment history is satisfactory, and utilization is kept below 10%. This leverages their history and age to add to your profile. You don't only want authorized user accounts on your profile because it is recommended to have a mix of primary and authorized user accounts. If your friend is skeptical or not willing to add you on, reassure them. Communicate that you are not asking to actually use their card or have access to their card. You are requesting permission to be put on as an authorized user for a brief time while receiving funding. Generally, the timeline is 1 to 2 months. In the world of entrepreneurship, every venture, no matter how small or large, begins with a dream, a vision, and an unwavering commitment. Here we enter step 3 of the rapid stack method, where you are going to want to utilize your banking rapport and internal knowledge learned today to receive high-limit business credit cards as well as business lines of credit. Most loans and products require businesses to be established for at least 2 years. These institutions also require bank statements and/or 2+ years of tax returns. These credit card lines typically have introductory rates of 0% interest for an introductory amount of time and generally exceed personal credit limits. The advantage of using business cards and business credit instead of personal credit is that you are able to use a high percentage/utilization of the capital. Another great benefit is any time you go above 10% credit utilization, it goes without negatively damaging the personal credit score as we previously discussed. In addition, there are various methods to liquidate the credit cards and turn them into cash, which can be used for items you cannot typically purchase with a credit card. Knowing which banks you can receive multiple credit products off one inquiry and which of the 3 credit bureaus they pull from, you keep the harmful effects of having too many inquiries off of your personal credit profile. Get organized. The rapid stack method requires you to apply to your banks back to back before the new line actually shows up on your credit profile. Thank you for your interest in the Business Funding Crash Course. Should you not want to go it alone and are interested in our professional services, we serve these 3 types of clients. The first being an individual with a 700 and above credit score and an LLC that may not have all the pertinent documentation. The second type of client is an individual with a 700 and above credit score, LLC, and have the proper financial documents such as bank statements and tax returns. The third type of client is someone with a 650 and above score, with an established business that generates revenue and has the documentation such as bank statements and tax returns. By following our rapid stack method, you and your business can be on the fast track to receive funding in no time. It's important to remember that the market is ever changing. Seize the moment and reserve your complimentary consultation, normally a $97 fee, available today as our thank you for enrolling in our course. We strongly encourage you to schedule your consultation with us today via the link seen here. Our link can also be found in our accompanying ebook for access on the go. We appreciate your attention today and encourage you to please not hesitate to reach out to us via phone, email, or LinkedIn. We look forward to exploring your funding opportunities further and be a part of your success story.